Many men do not even realize it, but certain simple habits can quietly damage their sexual life without any clear warning. Masturbation, when done without awareness, stops being an ally of pleasure and starts to harm performance, slowly weakening the erection. These oversights are far more common than people think, and because they are subtle, they often go unnoticed. Fortunately, all of this can be corrected with simple and effective adjustments. Today, I will explain how to avoid these mistakes and fully regain your confidence in intimate moments. I am Dr. Anna Ferry, Urologist, and in this video, I will show you the 3 main mistakes that can affect your sexual health and how to eliminate them in a practical and definitive way. Before we continue, make sure you are subscribed to this channel so you do not miss any video that protects your intimate health and strengthens your confidence. And I want to hear from you. If you usually have self-control when you masturbate, write the word control in the comments. If you feel you still need to improve, write improve below. This really helps us understand you better and bring even more useful content. Many people do not notice it, but the way you masturbate says a lot about the quality of your sexual life. When done with awareness, masturbation helps you know your own body better, manage anxiety, and even maintain strong performance. But just one detail out of place can turn this habit into a silent enemy of your erection. And this is exactly where the first mistake lies: being in a hurry. Many men treat masturbation as an emergency, something to finish as quickly as possible before someone knocks on the door. This habit of rushing teaches the brain to seek immediate pleasure without time to control excitement. It is like training your body to have no patience. When the time comes to be with someone else, the reflex happens automatically. Everything ends too fast, bringing frustration and insecurity. That is why it is essential to learn how to slow down. Use this moment to train your mind and body to extend sensations. Think of it as savoring something rare. It does not make sense to swallow it all at once, right? The same rule applies here. By slowing down, you strengthen your control and guarantee much higher quality when it really matters. There is no magic trick, but there is a method. Start by cultivating calm. Above all, give yourself a quiet moment without rush or interruptions. When you turn this moment into a ritual of attention, you discover that true control is not only in your hands, but in how your mind guides your body. The truth is that both sex and masturbation lose quality when they become a race against time. Those who rush too much train the brain to resolve pleasure in seconds, and this takes a toll when real contact happens. Imagine preparing a special coffee. The water must heat slowly, the grounds open up their aroma at the right moment, and the taste becomes richer when everything is done with patience. The human body follows the same logic. A partner needs time to be truly stimulated, just as you need time to understand your own limit. Skipping steps is a sure path to frustration. Many men, trying to delay ejaculation, rely on tricks that turn into traps. Staying too still, thinking about problems, changing positions all the time, drinking too much to relax, or using unnecessary medication. In the end, all this throws off sexual balance, drains desire, and can even weaken the erection over time. Do not blame masturbation. It is a powerful ally when done the right way. Ejaculating regularly helps keep the prostate healthy and maintains your vitality. The secret is in how you do it. Respect your body's time, enjoy each stage, and turn this moment into an exercise in self-knowledge. That way, when the time comes to share pleasure, you will be in control without fear and without hurry. And if you want to take an extra step and fully protect your sexual life, I have prepared an exclusive guide for you. In my digital book, Rediscovering Intimacy, Healthy Sexuality After 60, I teach practical strategies to correct bad habits, strengthen desire, and turn every intimate moment into something safer and more satisfying. The link to access it is in the first pinned comment. So take advantage while it is available and start today to build your confidence when it matters most. Now that you understand how rushing can ruin everything, it is time to pay attention to the second mistake, which is just as common as it is risky: the lack of connection with your own body. Many people see masturbation only as a physical act, almost automatic, without paying attention to real sensations. It is like listening to loud music without hearing the lyrics. The sound is there, but it does not truly reach you. When you masturbate like a robot, always using the same touch and never exploring new ways to feel pleasure, you create a repetitive pattern that limits your performance. The brain gets used to responding in only one way and becomes lazy when it needs to handle different kinds of stimulation, especially when you are with a partner. Another important point is that many men use too much force or get used to an unreal grip, much stronger than any partner can naturally replicate. The result is that during sex, the body misses that extreme pressure. Sensitivity drops, and the erection can become weak or unstable. So understand this clearly. Masturbation is not just about releasing tension. It is a training session to master your own pleasure. Try different rhythms, use less pressure, change the way you hold yourself. This teaches your brain to be more flexible, respond better, and stay firm where it matters most. Over time, pornography builds a dangerous shortcut in the mind. The brain learns to crave more and more extreme scenes to feel the same excitement. What once was enough to spark desire becomes dull and almost boring. And when you face reality, a real woman with natural curves, details, and imperfections, the effect is weaker than it should be. This brings frustration, and along with it, failure at the most important time. The big illusion is believing that desire comes from perfect magazine bodies and fake performances. Men are visually stimulated, but it is not a fantasy body that makes real desire grow. What really makes your blood run hot is the chemistry with a real person, skin that shivers, a unique scent, an exchange of looks that lights a spark in the air. That is why it is time to change your approach. Reduce the time you spend watching videos that distort your expectations. Pornography may seem harmless, but it drains your sensitivity and weakens your natural response. Do you want a powerful tip? Activate the most creative side of your mind. Replace the cold screen with spicy stories, sensual audio, or memories of intense moments you have truly lived. This way, you recharge your desire, naturally without needing unrealistic scripts. When you reconnect with what is real, you will discover that true pleasure is much deeper and stronger than any click. Reality, in the end, is always more exciting than a made-up fantasy. Now comes the third mistake, and it often goes unnoticed even by the most experienced men, turning masturbation into a rigid ritual, always the same way, in the same position, with the same rhythm. The body is smart. It learns fast, but when it only knows one path, it becomes lazy and unprepared for new situations. In practice, this means that during real sex, where everything changes all the time, your response can fail. After all, no partner can perfectly copy the exact pressure and speed that your hand has repeated so many times. That is why it is time to reinvent this moment just for you. Think of masturbation as a lab to discover new ways to feel pleasure. Change the rhythm, vary the touch, try new positions. Breathe deeply, notice how your body reacts, and find details you may never have felt before. When you change things up, you give your brain new ways to handle pleasure, and this shows directly in bed with more confidence, better control, and much more satisfaction. The secret is simple. Break the routine, explore new sensations, and treat each session as valuable training to make your sexual life richer and more genuine. Your body will thank you, and so will the person who shares the bed with you. One more important thing. Say goodbye to too much pornography. It paints an unreal picture full of fantasies that twist your understanding of true pleasure. Replace the cold screen with something much stronger, your own imagination. Bring back desire with sensual stories, stimulating audio, or vivid memories that awaken natural excitement without pressure. Also, take time to try something many men forget about: different types of condoms. It may seem like a small detail, but knowing exactly which type fits you best makes a big difference when it really counts. And do not stop there. Find ways to break away from the same old routine. Reinvent the way you touch yourself. Change the pace. Explore new touches, and discover what truly works for you. This freedom is essential training to keep control when it matters most. In summary, 3 steps change everything. Slow down, leave pornography behind, and play with new possibilities. Small changes strengthen your control, build your confidence, and turn your intimacy into something much more intense. And I want to hear from you. Have you noticed how doing everything in a rush can reduce your control at the most important times? Share your experience in the comments, because it can help many other men going through the same thing. And if you enjoyed this content, leave a like and subscribe so you never miss a video. Here you will find clear advice designed for men who want to live their best sexual life, even after 50. See you in the next video.